another episode. Today we are going to be looking at the new Latitude Profile Platform that they just released recently, kind of do an unboxing and put it side by side next to my other platform that I typically use that's also the same style platform to get an idea on everything with that. Before we hop into it, I just want to say I am in no way associated with Latitude. Yes, I like their stuff. I got their shirt on right now. Have no discounts, affiliation, anything with them. I bought this platform simply because of one feature we're going to be looking at, and it's going to help me tremendously in my packing setup. So anyways, let's hop into getting this open and checking it out. I'm going to open right here so you guys can see a little bit better. So open it up and it is right there. Sorry about the whole dirt and blood and everything. I was a little excited to check it out, and after one of my recent hunts, after I had a buddy come and help me out with gutting a buckeye shot, he had to check it out too. So it has been opened, not the first time looking at it, but for me this thing is awesome. There it is right here. So it comes with the platform right on top. I'm gonna set this down for a second. We'll look at what else is in the box. Underneath, you've got this cardboard. Set it down. This comes up, and then you have your cam strap, which, like I said, I already opened it up. So this came in a little pouch that I had to take it out of, but a little plastic wrapping. And then you have your Latitude Profile Platform safety warnings instructions book. So that's everything that comes in here. Gonna get the box put back together, and then let's look into the platform and some of the details. So when you get the platform out of the box, it comes like this. It's in a, like, I don't know the exact name on it, but to me it's like a root beer brown, just from some previous colors that I've heard before. It's got like a silver-ish or grayish actual upright on it, or actual the actual stem of the platform. I don't know the exact term of it, but the post of the platform, it's grayish color. It's got a giant button on here to be able to hook your actual cable to. And of course, the one thing that everybody really likes about it, as you can see, is the angled front of the platform. Sorry if you guys can hear the wind a little bit. I am right out here on the edge of the marsh, and it does get a little breezy. But the angled platform, or the angled front, is what a lot of people love. My other platform I have has an angle on it. I really enjoy it. It kind of takes some of those hot spots out of your feet when you're resting up here, which is my big thing. And I like putting my feet up there like this and being able to lean back and sit on my saddle. So everything about this really, really, really cool. But the only reason I ended up buying this platform, simply for the construction, the size, and having this folding down actual cleat on the post. So as you guys will see here in a second, the cleat on my platform right now sticks up high on it, and I don't have a designated saddle hunting bag, so everything on there it gets stuck trying to put it into my bag, and the cleat gets stuck constantly, and that's my biggest complaint with it. I love my pack. I hate having to put my actual platform in there because the cleat's sticking up. So since this cleat right here is a little bit smaller and it folds down out of the way, this is going to slide in and out of my pack very easily. It'll be a lot easier to get it out of my pack when I get up and I'm ready to hang it, and it'll be a lot easier to throw in after I'm done with a sit and put it back in my bag. Now, because of this, I do have a few concerns, which I'll show when we get onto the tree, but yeah, overall, very, very, very cool design on this. I like it a lot, and it is a very, very, very neat platform. Perfect size for me too. Don't like anything too big, anything too small, but for me it's just perfect size. You can kind of put your feet on every side of it. It feels well constructed and heavy duty, but like I said, I do have a concern with it, which I'll go ahead and get that out of the way. My concern with it is, although I really like the idea of moving this cleat up and being able to anchor it down, that does put one more stress point on the platform. You have to deal with another pin going through here, so it has another stress spot that you're gonna have to deal with, maybe potentially having either the bearings or the pins or whatnot inside of here go out, and that's just one thing I'm worried about. Other than that, everything else I think is bulletproof, about the same as any other platform, no issues there, but I'm just concerned a little bit with how this actual cleat is on it. For all I know, I'm gonna put it up here. It's probably will have 0 flex in it. They wouldn't have released it if there was any safety concerns with it. So chances are of having issues, probably slim to none, but it is one of my things that I am kind of thinking about and hope that I don't have any issues with. This platform is 3.5 pounds, 3.4 pounds, somewhere around there without the cam strap. So with the cam strap, probably putting it right around 4-ish pounds, which is pretty similar to other platforms on the market and the other platform I use. Just for example, my other platform I use is the Seeker Cruiser Seeker, however you want to say it, platform. And yeah, it's 4.5 pounds. I do not know if that's with or without the cam strap, but I can tell you just holding them hand in hand, they are, the Seeker Cruiser is quite a bit heavier than what this new Latitude Profile platform is. So that's one thing to consider. It is about 1 pound lighter than other platforms on the market, but as you can see, size difference, it is smaller. So I'd probably compare the actual Latitude Profile to the Seeker Mini, which is closer to the size of this, and the Seeker Mini is right on the exact same weight as what this is, about 3.5 pounds without a cam strap. Now you kind of just saw the size comparison compared to the Cruiser Seeker, but this platform, it's 14 inches wide, and I believe it's 14 inches long and 12.5 wide, roughly. I think those are the measurements on it. And the claim for this platform on what makes it so, to me, so popular and why everybody's gonna really wanna have it is the actual slimness of the platform. It is only about 1.5 inches wide at the widest point, making it real easy to put in a pack, in a bag, anything. You don't have to have a platform specific pack to be able to fit it in. And like I said, that's the reason why I really wanted this platform, is just because the slim fit of it and having this collapsible actual post, the cleat on the post. So that is the whole reason I bought this platform, and I'm looking very much into giving it a shot, hopefully this weekend, and hopefully being able to take something out of this. Now that we kind of talked a little bit about some of the specs on this, let's put it on the tree right next to my Seeker Cruiser. We'll put them side by side so you guys can really see the size comparison to it. I'll hop on both of them real quick, kind of jump on it a little bit. I'll get them cam locked, everything, make sure everything's good, and we'll see how they actually fit on the tree, how the standoff is, and all of those type of things, how if they have any flex in it or whatnot. So I'm gonna get these on the tree. We'll be right back. So I already have my Cruiser platform up on the tree, so we're going to go ahead and get the Latitude platform up. All right, got the strap tight. Usually what I do whenever I'm actually up in the tree is I'll stand on top of my top stick and I'll kind of kick down on this a little bit to cam lock it, but for now we're just gonna put some weight on it and lock it over right there. So, and it should be good. Not going to be quite as tight as it would be if I was actually up in the tree doing it, but you kind of get an idea, and it gets set into the tree a good bit right there. So now I know it's not the most level on the tree right here, but you can see right there compared to the Cruiser platform. The Cruiser platform is quite a bit bigger. Like I said, this would be better compared to the actual Cruiser Mini that they make, but I don't have that with me. My buddy Carl has it, and have no way of getting it right now. But so far, what you guys can kind of see is right on top, big difference I can tell, which is one thing that I like, but also may make a little bit of a difference up in the tree. We'll have to test it in the tree to see, is this cleat on top of this post. Oh my gosh, it's double the size of what this cleat is. So I don't know if that's going to make any difference with the platform, with kind of keeping it steady from rocking side to side when you're on it. Also, you don't have nearly the amount of cleats down on the actual base of the platform as what you do on a Cruiser Seeker. So that could be one thing that I'll have to really test out and see if it makes any difference at all up in the tree. But I mean, it, as you guys saw when I was pushing down and locking it over, this thing locked in very good to where even my Cruiser, even stepping on it, there's some wiggle room back into it. This, if I would have actually locked it down where both sides are level, would have had no issues at all getting this locked in. It would have been steady as a rock. So it seems like it locks in very well. One other thing is this color on the profile blends in so much better than a silver. silver reflects light, and it's one of the things where it really stands out, I think, in the actual tree if there's any sun at all. So anyways, I'm going to put the camera back on the tripod, get up here, stand on top of this, see how the actual Latitude Profile feels when I stand up on it, and see if it flexes at all, if the cleat does anything weird at all, and we'll go from there. Let's get it a little bit more level. There we go. Should be locked in there pretty good. And sorry, I'm not wearing boots, I'm wearing Crocs. So standing up on it. Granted, I didn't have this locked in quite as good as I would if I was actually in a tree, because I'd have this up and I'd lock it over like that, put it down, and there you go. Now, one thing I can see, which I don't know if I guess it's actually about the same, if not better, is when I'm bouncing on it a little bit, which it could just be that I don't have it cammed over as good as what I should, the post right here flexes a little bit, but it feels really sturdy actually. I mean, I would trust it, wouldn't have any issues with it. My cruiser, it does the same thing, as you guys can see. The posts bends with it, and everything else, it feels about the same with it. So yeah, everything feels pretty good. I would definitely feel comfortable up in the tree doing this, which, like I said, I'm going to be hunting with this weekend and seeing how it feels from there. But everything is pretty similar. The actual degree offset, or the degree flare that they put on the front of this, that way it doesn't put as many hot spots into your foot. It seems very good. Didn't really notice anything flexing in the actual platform itself up there when I was standing on it, but so far, just off of what it seems in the little bit of testing right here on the tree, standing on it and feeling it out, feels like it's going to be pretty solid and pretty good. So I'm gonna be looking forward to getting up in the tree this weekend and seeing how this thing actually performs, and hopefully being on this thing and being able to shoot a buck. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little bit of an unboxing and review, initial impressions over the Latitude Profile Platform compared to my other saddle platform and whatnot. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up. I enjoy doing these type of videos, trying to get into some hunting stuff a little bit more than what I have in the past. Have kind of stuck towards fishing, wanting to do a good mix between hunting and fishing stuff. So want to start doing some different hunting gear that I can review and do some reviews and impressions and unboxings and stuff on. Got some from myself I could do. My buddy just got a brand new set with a bunch of different type of saddle stuff, so I can do reviews on that type of stuff. So let me know in the description or in the comments if you guys would like to see that type of content. But thank you for watching if you are watching this far, and we'll see you in the next one.